So I know I've already reacted to this trailer. Literally, you can find it. It's not too far down in my videos that I've uploaded. Probably maybe 5 or 10 ago, around 5 or 10 ago ish. But I didn't react to this not too long ago. But I want to react to it again because I'm in the high fever for anything from Smough. I'm telling y'all. I just reacted to Wu Chang Fallen Feathers, which is it's not a From Smough title. It's made by Lean Z Games. You guys should definitely check it out. The trailer on it or my reaction. I'll definitely put it in the in a annotation up above. But it takes place in the Ming Dynasty, ancient China, and the main protagonist is Wu Chang, a female, and she's on the journey to basically seek her truth, right, or seek truth. And its targeted release date is 2024. It takes a lot of inspiration from Smough titles, specifically Bloodborne. I see a lot of Soulsborne fans mentioning the semblances between the two, and you definitely can see it. It definitely takes a lot of inspiration from Bloodborne. But with that fever continuing, I wanted to go ahead and react to this again because, like I previously mentioned, I'm just in the high fever for a new From Smough title. Oh man, I can't get enough of these. But without further ado, let's just jump into this. Let's check this out.
Peggy 16.
Oh, I can't wait for this game. I cannot wait. It comes out February 25th.
In this video, we'll
next month.
Of our new action RPG, Elden Ring.
All right.
We hope it helps to convey a little of this title's mood and gameplay.
Okay. Man, I'm so excited. I am so excited. Look at this game. Oh, man. Lands Between. Now, the graphics may not be as good as Wu Chang, but it still looks insane. Did I say insane? I said insane.
Grace will manifest rays of guiding light.
Right. So you'll never get lost. I really like that aspect. I feel open world games need that.
Or head off to explore in a different direction.
Yes. Oh, man. Yes. Look at the caravan with the onslaught of enemies, too. Oh, man. Look at it. It just looks so fantastic, so amazing. From Smough, what I've always loved about From Smough titles, here comes the dragon, is the scaling. They've always nailed the scaling. The way the massive castles look like, the way the massive just architectures look like in the backgrounds, it just looks so insane. They've nailed it with scaling. And the fact that this will be 100% open world excites me that much more. I will be featuring this game on the channel, by the way. I do have a pre-ordered collector's edition of this game, which I am very excited for. One of the only good, well, in my opinion, I always prefer hardcover or hard copies rather than digital. Even though I do have a lot of digitals on my consoles, like all 3 of my Dark Souls games are digital, but that is one of the main reasons why hard copies are still a great asset or a great thing to keep, is due to the collector's editions. Those things are amazing. And we have a pot bro here. I remember when I first saw this, I thought it was someone inside the pot that was talking to you, but I'm like, no, this is a From Smough title. The pot's talking to you. I remember people making the stupid meme, help me out some bro, or help me out bro, I'm stuck, or something like that. You know, that step bro meme, help me out step bro, I'm stuck. You get your bonk stick, boom, bonk him out. There he goes. Oh man, just the idea of how many different NPCs you can meet on the way, you know?
Oh, that mighty wallop of yours almost spelled the end of me.
Maybe a little low. Oh, look at that. Scaling, people, like I said. So I don't think we've seen anything on the castle structure you're seeing straight ahead. I don't think we've seen like anything about that structure, which is very, very intriguing to me. I think to the right is Stormvale. I could be
The
wrong.
map can prove useful when exploring the world.
And the
It is
map.
populated by acquiring map fragments.
Right. So you have to build onto the map. You're not going to have this full map like you
can
see
use
here
markers to customize the map,
immediately.
such as
You
setting
have to
environments,
find
using
fragments
crafting materials,
that add
or
onto your
dangerous
map.
enemies.
And I've seen it too. You see how in the right side corner, almost in the right corner,
Beacons can
the
also be
bottom right
used
corner.
to help with orientation.
You see how almost in the bottom right corner it
Beacons
said
placed
early
on the
day?
map appear in the world.
Oh, look, there's the beacon they laid. I've seen how people have mentioned certain enemies spawn at certain times of day. So some will spawn at a certain time of night. And that's when you got to pay attention to what time of day it is. Like I said, it said early day there. Pay attention to the time of day. You can find certain enemies or bosses.
Of areas with a great deal of verticality.
And I love how people mentioned that even though width is massive as the player test, the closed player test was a couple months ago. I think back in November when people were given access, which I should have been given access to, but I wasn't. They say thanks for your interest. And my comment to that is, yeah, I'm $189. Excuse me, sorry, $208 and like 23 cents worth of interest into this game. That's how much interest I put into this game. No, I know it's completely my choice, but it's a joke. But I love how people mentioned back in the player test though that there was no like
The carriage
emptiness.
is carrying treasure, an opportunity too good to pass up.
And they say that there's no really like long. Oh yeah,
Using materials found
the
in
menu looks insane. It looks great. Like a more updated version of Dark Souls 3's menu system, and I really like that. But yeah, a lot of people's mentioned how there was like no emptiness. You know, it was well filled and well populated is what I meant to say. That the world felt well populated and it didn't feel like dead for a long periods of time, which is very important in open worlds. Like as someone who's played like I've played one big like open world title
A variety of unique attacks can also be interchanged between.
that has came out recently, and that has been Halo Infinite. I 100%ed Halo Infinite, completed all the side quests, everything. I know I should have featured on the channel. I apologize for that, but I completely played it all the way through, story mission and all, and you'd be surprised how well filled and well populated that game was. Like, yeah, you'll definitely find portions where there's literally no enemies, but traveling wasn't a big issue. To get to the fights didn't feel like a hassle. Things felt very easy, especially when you got a hold of the Wasp. Yeah, the Wasp vehicle, the flying, the basically airplane or the little plane you could fly. It's called the Wasp. That thing allows you to go from place to place so easy. And it allows you to traverse everywhere, you know?
Multiplayer can also be
And I like the little guns they hid too. How you can find like a very OP version of the rocket launcher or of the sniper. You can find like a very OP version of a sniper on a high cliff or a high mountain peak, and you can bring it back to your one of your outposts, and when you reach a certain level you'll be able to unlock it to keep, and it's a better version of the sniper that you can acquire, and it does like double the damage, and I just love that idea. And those creatures here that you're seeing remind me a lot of those snake creatures you see in Archdragon Peak in Dark Souls 3. Oh, I cannot wait. And one of my favorited enemies that I've seen so far is Havel 3.0. You'll see him in just a sec coming up. This guy.
Come across a boss.
This is Havel 3.0.
Take it on with the help of our co-op.
And this guy is insane. I really like the armor, the way he looks. And the horse too. It looks insane. Oh man. Oh, I just cannot wait, y'all. Y'all don't know how excited I am for this game. I know I may not be screaming off the top of my lungs, you know, but I promise you, here goes the Aldridge move here. Raining down of arrows, and it looks like it doesn't hurt you, which is cool. Oh, this is so insane. This is his, obviously his 2.0. This is the Tree Sentinel's second phase, where he's dropping all that lightning down and he has these powers. That was like a Kamehameha blast. That's straight from the Solar Cinder. Oh man, people, I can go on and continue to tell you guys about how amped I am for this game. Oh, it's insane. It is insane. And even this right here, what we're about to come across, the catacombs, this little secret. I wonder if that did fall damage. I know in Halo Infinite there was no fall damage. You could literally jump off of some of the highest peaks and not take any damage. I wonder if this game will have... It probably will. I'm guessing. Oh, man. Ooh.
Catacombs, caves.
Yup.
mines,
And this is a secret.
can be
You see
found
how he had to kind of go off into like its own little corner to find this?
These dungeons
Oh
each hold
man,
elements
I cannot wait for the community
fierce bosses.
to talk about the different dungeons they found. Oh, did you find this dungeon in the east? No, I haven't. Yeah, I get you a really good, you know, glaive, or get you a really good, you know, strike weapon. Oh man. And then the hidden walls too. It's gonna slash this wall and it's gonna open. Oh yeah, look at that. And then look at the chest. And the chest that he has coming up, look at to the right of it. You see the chain? You see how it's angled? How it's like angled away? In Dark Souls, if that chain was facing towards you, it would be a mimic. So the fact that that chain's there, just like in Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, shows that mimics are definitely back. Look out for them chains, y'all. Here we go. Can't remember her name. What's her name? I can't remember. I know it starts with an M.
Traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina.
Melina, there we go. And I offer you an accord. Watch, let's see. Okay, she has a little, like a, whatever that is on her left eye.
I offer you an accord.
What year is it? What year is it? Is like a new 2020 Accord EX model?
We've reached Stormvale Castle.
My first car
Large-scale
was a
dungeon which
92
connects
Honda
seamlessly
Accord
with limb-grade
EX. Yeah. A bucket of a car it was. Now this is my favorite castle that I've seen so far. Stormvale Castle. And I love how you can take two paths here. And oh, that just opens so much replayability.
Tarnished, aren't you? I would advise
I wonder what that is around his neck. What is that, like a book
the castle.
or something?
It's tightly guarded by hardened old hands.
I love it. The hardened old hands.
Try the opening right here.
He's talking about the, at least from what I take from that, he's the hardened old hands
You'll breach
is like a metaphor for the gate, the metal gate. No, I'll use the main entrance, or okay, I'll use the path to my left.
You certainly don't have to trust me. Well, if you must go through the gates, I'll signal them to open.
And this Tarnished is about to learn a very wise lesson right now. And it's cool too, because you don't know who to trust, you know? So you don't know, are you going to be like a Patches 3.0 to me, you know? Or are you going to try to... You know, are you going to try to trick me? Or are you going to... This reminds me of the Ballista from Dark Souls 3 right here. Look at this. Oh. Oh, with the accuracy. Put him on his ass.
The main
He
route
ran
seems risky,
quick.
so we'll try entering through a back way.
Oh, the jumping mechanic. Yeah, can't forget that. That's insane. That's going to be a game changer. Oh, that part too. Yeah, look at this. You're on the side of the cliff. And look at over there to the left. All that too. I love the fact that Dark Souls has done that. You can literally see where you're going to be going. I love how you can see Archdragon Peak from what is it? Enerlando. All that area.
Extra care should be taken when moving.
Oh,
through
man,
dungeons,
look at that.
as visibility and terrain differ from when in the open. We hope
Jump.
players enjoy getting a feel for the different types of areas and coming up with suitable
So
strategies.
technically jump, I love this part. Oh man, brutal. I love the blood in this game too. It looks very nice. I really like the look of the blood. But I know I say but a lot, but it's kind of funny whenever I say but I always say tsh after you get it, like but tss. No, I know it's stupid, but tss. Wow, I kind of complete. Oh, now I remember. So jumping technically was a part of old Dark Souls games, like Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. There is technically a jump, but it's not like in this game, where it has its own designated button, and you can continue to press it to continue to singly jump. The way you jump in other Dark Souls games is you have to run and jump, like he does here.
Dungeons are complex and
You have to literally do that. You can't just like jump up and down regularly like here. Like how he did a second ago when he took this other path after he got lit up by the arrows, when he jumped up onto that ledge area. You usually can't do that in any other Dark Souls game. Not like that. It's usually jumping across something. You usually can't jump up to something. So that's what makes it new.
But enough about me. What are you doing here in Stormvale Castle?
Stormvale Castle. So badass.
Tarnished hunters, you know. They say
Tarnished Hunters.
grafting. Not exactly a place I'd stroll into.
Like one downfall, I think, when it comes to Halo Infinite, this is one of the parts that I like the blood on. You see how the blood looks in this area? Watch when he stabs him here. Look at the blood there. Look at that animation of the blood. It looks so badass in that part. But I'm gonna do that forever now. What is it though? One downfall I think with Halo Infinite is when you're I can't remember his exact name, because the names of the different
In this next
what were they
we
called?
challenge one of
The Banished.
ruler of Stormvale.
Godrich the Golden. Oh, he's great. And I like the golden looking fog walls this time. But you're fighting one of the banished lieutenants, and he's a elite, but he has these special like energy blades, and he's specifically known as a Spartan hunter. He hunts Spartans. And you fight him right before you fight, spoiler alert, you fight this guy right before you fight the last boss in Halo Infinite. Well, in the middle of the game, the last boss tells this hunter, this Spartan hunter, to go hunt a Spartan 117. So this whole time I'm thinking, okay, what, am I going to see him on like a high cliff? And is he going to be stalking me out of nowhere? Is he going to be like, is he going to jump me out of nowhere while I'm traversing the land and attack me because he's hunting me? No, it didn't happen. It was telegraphed and it was scripted. And I'm like, ugh, wasted opportunity. It would have been really cool if they would have had something out there hunting you in the free land that you had to watch. Like an actual proper Spartan hunter, you know? Not someone that's dedicated to a certain, you know, area in a certain cutscene. I feel that was just wasted potential in my opinion. But still fun fight regardless. But this guy, Godric, this guy looks insane to fight. And I love how the ground goes up right now. Look at the ground. You see how it lifts up? Oh, little things like that is what sets these games that FromSoft makes apart from others. And this boss looks like this what he's gonna be. Definitely a checkpoint boss. You know, this is gonna be a what did we learn type boss. And I love it. Look at that dragon arm. I haven't mentioned it yet. Look at the dragon arm. He has a dragon arm. And that's insane. Don't get caught by that. And it's an immediate death. Slams you and he just hits you with all that fire, you're dead. Thank you for watching the... And they ended on us.
This was just a brief introduction to
Yeah, it
Elden Ring's
was.
fundamentals, but more details will be revealed at a later date. There's not long to go now before release.
I remember it's what? Today is exactly... I mean, he's at the end. We all appreciate your continued support. He ends it there. But it's Monday, as the recording, it's Monday, January the 24th. It's 1 o'clock at night, so it rolled into the next day. But it's January 24th. On the 21st of January, just 3 days ago, that was when Elden Ring was initially supposed to release to us. It was delayed a few months back, and that's when we have the new release date, which I mentioned earlier, which was the 25th, February 25th. So they delayed it a little over a month. And also Dying Light 2 was also pushed back. I think Dying Light was also supposed to release during December. But man, I remember people made so many memes about, you know, I could have had it. That could have been today. There was one with Tobey Maguire. I think it was in the Spider-Man, but he was yelling like, that could have been today. You know, on the 21st when Elden Ring was initially supposed to release. I wish that would have happened. Because, oh man. I heard the game already went gold though. That's just what I've heard. Take that with a grain of salt, please. I heard the game went gold already in December. That's what some people are saying. But if that's the truth, they're saying that I've heard they said that it went gold in December and that they're focusing on a day one patch. And they've literally took 2 months to focus on a day one patch. And if that's the case, to me, what that would tell me is that's not worrying at all for me. That's more of they want this game to release as smooth as possible on day one. So there's no issues. You do not want a Cyberpunk 2.5, you know. Oh, that game. I tried to give that game a chance. I did. And I remember one of my supervisors from work, when I was working in construction, asked me about my opinion on Cyberpunk. And it's a trip to talk about your supervisor like that. You know, this is like you're above the foreman. This is like one of your main bosses under the owners. And you're talking to him about a game like Cyberpunk. But he was cool like that. Really laid back, chill, cool person you could talk about these things like that with. And he told me, how do you feel about it? And I'm like, man, oh, it's crap. Just the amount of... it's unfortunate too. Because it had so much potential. But CD Projekt Red, the developers of Cyberpunk 2077, they held back too much. Like they didn't show any last gen gameplay of Cyberpunk, which was bad. That was so bad. You don't do that. And it's funny because Dying Light 2 made it a thing. The developers, wow, what is their name? Wow, I just had it in my mind. That's Techland Studios. There we go. I know it was a cool name and it's something interesting name. It's something you can't just forget like that. Techland Studios, they made it a thing to announce we will be showing previous gen trailers and gameplay. We'll be showing trailers of previous gen gameplay on for Dying Light 2. I know I completely butchered that sentence. Let me try that again. Techland came out and said that they will be releasing previous gen gameplay of Dying Light 2, which speaks volumes for what the gaming community or devs have learned from Cyberpunk. And it's cool to see that they're actually learning from that and they're seeing that, okay, we don't want to end up like these guys. Let's, you know, make sure we don't end up like these guys. So it's cool to see that. Something really cool. But, man, February, it's going to be a hefty month. I should be starting work soon. Again, for those who don't know, I know I'm going to get a little personal here, but I have been on unemployment for the past 6 months. I got on unemployment due to COVID-19. I wasn't sick or nothing. It was just because of supplies being low. they had to lay people off, and I was one of them. I was on unemployment this whole time from July up until now. And I've just been chilling, and I've been trying to find different places to work. And I don't want to get too into it, but basically someone else is using my car right now. And that's the only reason why I haven't been able to find a job right now. But I'll definitely be getting one very soon, hopefully. I should definitely have one in the next coming 2 weeks. I'm very excited to go back to work, in all honesty. I'm not scared of work. I really want to go back to work, actually. Start making my own money again and start being able to afford, more games to put on the channel for you guys. But next month is going to be hefty with games. And the reason why I just mentioned my job is just because I may have a trickier kind of upload schedule. I definitely am going to keep my consistency. That's one thing I'm going to keep. That's a given. I'm going to make sure I keep a consistent upload schedule with you guys. I want to change. This year is going to be different. It needs to for me if I want this channel to go anywhere. But I'm going to do that every time now. It's going to sound like I'm roasting some steak or chicken. Nobody else is going to know why, but you guys are. You guys are going to be those ones, those who stuck with me now when hopefully, Heavenly Father willing, one day, if I get big, you guys will know exactly why I do that. And everyone else will be out of the convo on that. They'll be out of the loop and they'll think I'm crazy. Every time I say, but they'll be like, what is wrong with this guy? Why does he do that every time? What is he? Sounds like a Pepsi bottle, opening up, busting out a new can of soda. And y'all are like, nah, we know. That little Incredibles meme, those who know, those who don't know. Yeah, y'all gonna be the ones who know. But, I honestly don't do that on purpose. Like, that's something I literally am just used to doing now. Just saying right after each other. And I'm not even doing it for the memes right now. That's just something I'm literally just so used to saying right now. I was literally about to say it again, but I stopped myself. No doubt, Dark Souls and Destiny. I was about to say Dark Souls Destiny 2 next month. I was about to just scramble my whole words. Next month, as I previously mentioned, is going to be hefty. We have Elden Ring, which is coming out later in February 25th. Then we have Dying Light 2, which is coming out on the 2nd. Let me just make sure. No, sorry, the 4th. Yeah, that's why you got to make sure. The 4th. Yep, coming out February 4th. And then we have Destiny. I'll do it right now. Let me check. Oh, snap. Hold on. Destiny with I'm trying to talk to Google, but Google's acting funny. Yep, it's acting funny. Okay, are you listening now? Why aren't you listening? Search a song. Play a hum. Can you listen? Hello? Huh? Wow, it really isn't working. This is a 5G. I'm not trying to stun on y'all. This is a 5G. Here we go. Destiny 2 Serial. What? What typed in was cereal, not like the cereal, Cereal. No, cereal as in Serial. Serial Destiny 2 Serial. That's all I got. Destiny 2 The Witch Queen release date.
February 22nd, 2022.
There you go. If you didn't hear that.
Destiny 2 The Witch Queen is releasing on February 22nd, 2022 on PlayStation and Xbox consoles and on PC.
Okay, and for those who might not have caught that again, it is releasing February 22nd, 2022. So we have Dying Light 2, which releases on February 4th. Then we have Destiny The Witch Queen, which is releasing on February 22nd. And then we have Elden Ring, which is releasing 3 days later on February 25th. So it's going to be a great month next month for gaming. Gaming is going to be revived a little for that month. And then we have, I wanted to go into it more, but I don't want to make this video too long. It's already been like 19 minutes and I'm already rambling on. I don't want to make this too long. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys are hyped. Let's get a conversation going in the comments below. I'd love to talk to you guys about this game. And nonetheless, I thank you guys. Love you guys so much. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.